Hey everybody, PKO Gamer here, and trying to catch up with some of the Switch news, rumors. Well, it's rumors. More stuff from Obe1plays and from Laura Kate Dow. This is going on with Obe1plays 12 Days of Switchmas, which is very clever. And again, this is all rumors. So take this with a grain of salt. Just pour salt all over everything. You don't have to believe everything. I got skepticism about some things, and I'm going to talk about it. Of course, the first thing that Obi-Wan already told about was Assassin's Creed game coming out day one on the PC or PS4, Xbox One, and the Switch. That's kind of cool. I can see that. That would be a really big thing when it came to third-party titles. Then he had a 30-minute interview with Laura Kate Dow he put on YouTube, and I have a list of stuff. I'm looking at the Reddit post. They missed a couple things. I posted in there. You could look at PKO Gamer like yesterday. I posted. They still have edited. They probably not gonna edit. There's two things they missed, and then some more little more information about the second day of Switchmas, which dealt with VR. It was in the patents, but let's go and start looking at this big 30-minute breakdown. I'm gonna put an image up here. And we'll read through it right here. And I watch this. It's good for you to just kind of take a look and watch what's going on, and get the vibe of what happened. They lost each other on Skype. It happens. Cyrus and I have a lot of problems with Skype, but let me read through there. Laura Kate Dow is given the ability to answer questions posed by people in the chat. Starting off, she reveals that the little button located on the left Joy-Con is a share button. And even, I just read this and I decided to go ahead, this list on Reddit, and I decided to go watch it. She said, of course, like the patent said. The patent says this. So she said also YouTube or videos and screenshots. That's cool if it actually does gameplay videos. That's going to be really cool. She says that Rockstar doesn't trust Nintendo, meaning that they will probably not port Red Dead Redemption 2. And some people in the Reddit forum said that's not really what she said. That's exactly what she said. And do you blame certain companies for not trusting Nintendo for the Wii U, the way they did that, and the way certain third parties didn't like the stuff? So yes, I can see not trusting Nintendo as the correct way of saying stuff. So a lot of people got pissed off about that, but Rockstar isn't the only developer out there. They make a good game every few years, and it's a good game. I give them that. The Switch sells a lot. They'll put some stuff on there. And she could be wrong. Again, I'm not saying she's 100% right. Take these rumors as what they are, rumors. Somebody asked about Overwatch. She hadn't heard anything about it, but I like what Laura Kate Dow and Obi-Wan said together. It's an always-on game. You have to be online. So the Switch is not always going to be online if you've got it portable. They could put some offline modes in it. And I guess I could see Blizzard doing this because Diablo 3 I got on the PS4 and I got here on my gaming computer. It works offline, of course, and the single player doesn't require online. It could happen. You could just fight a bunch of bots. I don't know if it happened. I wouldn't hold my breath right now. She first not talk about voice chat because Obi-Wan's going to be talking about it. They got to have voice chat. If they're going into the Switch, they're going into 2017, and they don't get the voice chat shit that everybody else can get right, they're screwing up. So I knew that was coming. It's got Bluetooth. I mean, come on. She said don't expect any delays, of course, coming out from March. There shouldn't be any delays now. It's too close. Unless there was a massive problem in production, maybe. And it could happen. It's not going to be delayed. Joy-Cons were sold on release date. Pro Controller not included with the system. You have to buy them separate. I get that. I think you're going to be able to see the systems and Joy-Cons because you can have up to 4. That is per the patent. That is not a rumor. Per the patent, you can have 4 Joy-Cons per Switch, and they'll be coming out day one. The Pro Controller will be bundled. I think they're going to get this thing out here and have the base unit, which is kind of cool. She has her third 3-hour battery life at full clock speed. And of course, this goes back to clock speed and everybody losing their damn minds over just clock speeds. This thing's going to have a variable clock speed depending on how the developers want to use it. I think you're going to get between 3 on a really intensive game, 3 hours. And if other games, you probably get 4 or 5. It's a USB Type-C port. Who the fuck cares? Go buy you a battery pack and go with that. If you really have to be away and you want to play those intensive games, buy you a few foot cable, put it in your pocket or put it in your backpack or put it somewhere and sit there with a Switch plugged into a 15-20,000 milliampere brick. They're not that expensive off Amazon. You have hours to play on. GameCube games at original did I go too far? You could charge it quickly using the USB port. Probably got some fast charging built in. She says expect 3 virtual console GameCube games at launch. Didn't tell us which, and they're at original resolution. If that's true, the original resolution is kind of stupid on Nintendo's part. I don't think they should be changed to widescreen. It's fine if they're 4x3, but I think there's going to probably be some upscaling in there somewhere. Again, may not be. If it is, then it's then at least they're getting GameCube games on there. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know about that. Only gray color Switch at launch. I can see that. Other colors she's talking about was Joy-Cons, and then later on maybe some special edition the Switch itself. Let me pre-buy the Switch. That's all I want right now. Different Joy-Con colors possible. Just that right Joy-Con has the IR port, as you went pointed back to the to the patent. That's going to be like your Wii. They're going to put Wii games on here, and you're going to be able to take Joy-Cons, flip that one around instead of having the cable in between that what used to be the nunchuck. And then, of course, I'm left-handed, nunchuck, or I'm right-handed. The nunchuck was over here, and you can just flip them around, and that's how it's going to work. So it's going to be kind of cool. Maybe they even have one for. Maybe they'll have some change up for left-handed, right-handed people. I don't know. I don't think they will have to do anything like that. You can buy Joy-Con separately, available day 1. Yeah, she kind of said that again. So it says no expect the Mass Effect Andromeda. Well, they put another Mass Effect on a Wii U, and they didn't put the other ones. Just dropping one sequel in the middle of everything. I think Mass Effect 3 is on Wii U. I can see that. Why do that? I mean, Assassin's Creed, they kind of stand alone. They're a new chapter. Yeah, I can see Mass Effect drama not coming on, at least not yet. She says the recent Geno leak is fake. Just look up Geno leak in Reddit, and there's this big document. And actually, the guy called Laura Kate Dell's name out and put it in there, and she actually called him out and called him a damn liar. He didn't talk to her. So again, it looks like somebody else is trying to get attention. Again, I don't know. I'm not saying LKD, Laura Kate Dell, Obe1 are 100% correct. I have nothing against either one of them. Just take everything with a grain of salt. Sure, 720p resolution on the screen, touchscreen. Hold on to this thought. There's something fishy here. The Switch is not using friend codes. If they were going into friends codes after Xbox Live and PlayStation Plus, Nintendo's fucking idiots. The Switch has Bluetooth. Duh. She said it's an FCC. No extra docks for the first 6 months. Docks are not going to be expensive. I don't agree, and I hope she's wrong about 6 months. Why would you not? Why in the fuck would you not want? Sure, the first month or so, you're trying to get it out there, and everybody's like, Switch. I think this thing's going to sell like hotcakes. Then they start dumping some docks up there, $25, $29, because it's just going to have a board there with a USB Type-C connector, the USB ports, and an HDMI port and a power adapter. That's it. It's just something for the Switch tablet to sit in. I hope it's not 6 months. That's kind of silly. And the last thing on this official list is that the entry bundle is 32 gigs internal, and micro SD card officially supports 128 gigs. They probably can support much more. And I don't know why people are freaking out about this. This is a hybrid cartridge-based home console handheld. It's a hybrid. I hate people saying it's a handheld that's just perchance a home console. Home console is just offhand. It's this. It's a hybrid. This is the first time since the Nintendo 64 we're going to have a home console officially from either Nintendo, Microsoft, Sony. Of course, we can't say Sega, because they don't make you consoles. The big ones. I'm not talking about Nvidia Shields and all this that take cartridges and are, it's meant to be a home console. That's a big thing. Why are you not wanting to buy your games physical? You can resell them. I want to do everything digital. Well, you're going to have problems. It's not meant to have hundreds and hundreds of gigs or in terabytes of space. Sorry, people. Maybe if you with that dock, those USB ports, you might can do it docked. It probably will do that. But you might have to store them all at home. I just don't understand why people are getting upset about the storage. It's a cartridge-based system. I know people go a lot of times all digital, even on the 3DS, but those games are less than 4 gigs a lot of times. Maybe some are. I think the cartridges or the cards can hold up to 8. I don't know if anything's more than 8. Tell me in the comments below if I'm wrong. I mean, I figure there are some big ones, but they're tiny. These games are not going to be tiny on this system. They're going to be in double digits, 10, 20, maybe 30 or plus gigs on a handheld hybrid console system that you meant to move around. You don't have hard drives in it, people. You don't need everything digital. Chill. You disagree with me, bash me in the comments below, but I think people just need to embrace the cartridges, embrace the physical. So, and there's 2 things this list did not get on Reddit, and I told the person, you could go in there, this Nintendo Fan Junior here, they haven't probably found out, or maybe they don't even care, that the UI is what she says is like tile based, like the 3DS and possibly the Wii U. I hope it doesn't have that with all the little Mii's running around. That kind of looked weird from what I saw on the Wii U. Just give it tile based, make it simple, but the stuff at the top, fine. PS4, very simple, I like it. And it's going to be tile based. The other one is EA's bringing their sports stuff in first year. So I didn't see it in this list, but it is in that video. Go watch it yourself. So now let's move on to another little bit of information. In the second day of Switchmas that Obe1 put up, is that he said that it will have the VR that's in the patent. Patents always don't mean everything. I know I've got wrapped up in patents along with King Avery Games, but that it will have a VR presence a few months or sometime this year, or sometimes later next year. That's what Obe1 is reporting. Not bashing. I am not here to call anybody out. Remember this point, and I heard her say it, 720p on the screen. If that screen is only 720p, that's going to look like shit if you put it up against your eyes. The PlayStation VR is at 1080 when you put them together. It makes 1080, and it's the lowest of all the VR headsets, and it actually is reviewed as very nice. It looks good. I think I've been partially wrong on this. I think this screen, if they do VR, that screen is a 1080p screen. The games that are just games run at 720 to keep the clock down that machine. You put in a VR, this is just a theory, to pick your gamer. I'm not Laura Kate Dell, I'm not Eurogamer, I don't know all this. But I think when you run something in VR, it kicks into 1080p. Just my thoughts. Something don't sound right if it's just 720, which I thought at least for the games. And they're going to put it up against, that's why I looked at it and I said, the patent, this is for Switch 2 or later. I don't know. So let me know what you think about that. And then I'm going to pull this one up here, this image. We're about done here. I know this is a little longer than normal, but there's a lot of information coming out about the Switch. Obe1 had a tweet, and I seen it with my own eyes. It's gone. He pulled it down. He said, Laura Kate Dell has backed up all my 12 days of Switchmas. And he's very excited. This, right around here, Laura Kate says, so, Obe1 just tweeted that I have confirmed all 12 of his leaks are legit. Yeah, not a thing I have done. And everybody's talking about the voice thing. I don't understand why Obe1plays would do that. I like the guy. He's a little hyped up. He likes to go a little too over the edge sometimes, but he's a good YouTuber. I really don't have anything against him. I don't see him to be malicious as a bad guy. I really like him. But I think Obe1, if you kind of see this, you need to chill a little bit, man. Don't say stuff that'll make you look silly. I don't mean to bash you or anything else like that. You're a cool guy, but let's don't put this. You're getting close to Switch. Switchmas is 13 days away. That's the last thing I'm going to lead out on is Switchmas. 13 days to the day we finally get to see the Switches. It's been a horrendously long time of us all waiting for this thing. Theories, leaks, those fake fucking controllers, the second fake Switch with that moron that gets on and says Joy-Con. I don't think it was funny. I thought he was an idiot. I don't care anybody says, oh, that's funny. Everybody says Joy-Con boys. Now, I can't stand that. I'm sorry. I am an old fart. That's why I got all the white and the gray. That's why I go by Picky Old Gamer, an old school gamer. But that wasn't funny. And I don't need to see somebody run around yelling racial slurs to be funny. And then, I mean, it was kind of okay, but whatever. I'm not getting off on it. I don't have anything against the guy. But we're this close. It's coming up soon. We went through a lot of shit. I don't know what else to say, but I think, I'm going to be reporting on the 12 days of Switchmas and see what's coming up next. So keep it locked here. Watch Obe1plays stuff. Take it all with a grain of salt. Nothing against Obe1plays. He's a cool guy. But I'm going to keep it locked on Picky Old Gamer channel because I'm going to keep you guys up to date for Switch information all the way up to Switchmas, January 12th, when Cyrus Martin and I will be doing a live game ramblings when this comes out. Alright, everybody, I know I went kind of long. I've been trying to keep my videos down. Let me know what you think in the comments below. There's a lot of information. Again, rumors. Nothing against Laura or Obi-Wan if this is wrong. I just think we're just having some fun here. But tell me what you think in the comments below. Everything here on the screen if you want to subscribe and share. Alright, everybody, Picky Old Gamer, out.